Welcome back to Tales and Treasures. I'm your host, Mr. Almeida, and that's Markus the cousin. We are off to a nostalgia museum in Parainen, Finland. Let's see what that's gonna be like. And we are off.
Kato siellä robotti.
Ui, ihana.
And
Toi oli hyvä.
the robot uprising has begun. So the drive is about 30 minutes from Turku to Parainen. And on the way there are some schools, rivers, bridges, all that fun stuff when you go on a drive. And when we get there, it is really lovely. It's a nice warm day and we enjoy the walkabout before actually finding the museum. There's mini golf and other leisure activities. There's even a spot where you can pretend to be a sea captain.
Running back to the city.
And after doing some sightseeing and oogling some ducks, it's time to find the museum itself. So, we have arrived in Parainen. It's a nice little town, I guess. Now we just need to find the museum somewhere in here.
Just find the pink building.
So, what are you expecting to see inside?
My childhood.
Your childhood,
Yes.
but it's a museum.
Yeah, of my childhood.
So, let's check out the museum and find the owner slash curator.
Daniel Strömborg.
So, you've made yourself a little museum here, and what are the thinkings behind it? Why did you make this and how hard was it?
Well, I have to figure out some place to put all my stuff, and because my house is not that big and my wife doesn't maybe want them all at home, and I have a kind of big collection, and when we saw this big house, an old house from the 18th century for sale here in the old town of Parainen, I was the one partner of those who bought it, and this was a good space for a museum, I think, and I never before have had any museum, so I think now it's the right time to try to have one, see what it's like.
So all this stuff is yours. Have you gotten any donations, or how did everything come to be exactly?
Everything here is mine. I don't borrow things from anybody. Also for if you get some problems or anything, I don't want to be the guy that's in care of someone else's things. So everything in here it's mine and only mine. And yeah, I've been collecting, going to flea markets, auctions, of course eBay, you name it, eBay. You name and with my company we also empty estates, and that's one way too when a lot of things comes to me. Maybe not so much in toys and gaming areas, but a lot of other things from here is from estates. Mm-hmm. And a little bit here and a little bit there when the years goes, and then it suddenly became a pretty big collection, I think.
Yeah.
To me.
It seems like a pretty big collection indeed. Just taking a quick glance here, so that's actually kind of smart idea to make money on your collection, so people will pay to come see it.
Yeah, so you get more money to buy more things.
Indeed. Is there anything you would like to say about the collection or the museum business?
Museum business, it's not a business. It's more like a goodwill back to the society. Also, people goes out here with a happy smile on their face when they see old things from their childhood or children's childhood, or maybe some neighbors or whatever. So it's not a
Neighbors' childhoods make us all nostalgic.
yeah, true.
Yeah.
So I make minus of this. I don't go plus on this, but I think it's fun, and it's as long as it's still worth it and I can afford it, it's fine.
Preserving history, that's like one of the things I enjoy about collecting, like so old memorabilia, everything, they don't go to the trash or go forgotten.
Exact. Yeah, I think the same. We save a lot of things that usually many people would throw away, so we like to save those things. And I also sell some things not from here, from the museum, but in my other places, but also keep them and put them displayed, and people can come and enjoy them. And it's been very good feedback from those people who visit my small private museum, I think.
Do you have any favorite pieces here in the museum that you would like to especially point out before we go up with my cousin behind me to check out our childhood in museums?
I don't know, I think it a little bit depends from day to day. I mean, yesterday I can have something that this is the most interesting, and maybe the next day or next week it's something else. I don't really have that only one piece, or maybe I have one. I don't think it's for other people so interesting, but this little paper bag in here, that's my great-granddad, not great-granddad, my granddad. And he died when I was under 1 year old. He had a boutique, a store, small one, and I don't have any memories for that. Yeah, I have 1 or 2 pictures when I'm sitting on his knee, but not more memorabilia from that store or anything. And a few years ago, someone called me, and I got the sign that was about the store, metal plated, about 3-4 meters wide, with the Daniel Strömborg, and then also got a few paper bags that was in use in the store. So I think they have maybe the most sentimental value for me. So
yeah, I
find them interesting.
Yeah, I totally get that. Like, I have a few things from my grandpa, our grandpa, that really treasure them, even though they don't have anything to do with gaming or anything like that.
Yeah, exactly.
It's just, it was because it was our grandpa's,
Yeah.
Is there any piece that was really hard for you to find, but you finally did?
Well, I don't really have a kind of list that what I'm looking for and try to just get that. I think there's so much interesting things out there, maybe a little too much. So you always find something, and when it feels interesting and you get that, collectors, everybody knows that feeling when you find something, when you want to have it, then you want to have it. But I don't have a kind of list of things that I would like, because I think if I had 10 things that I want to buy, and then maybe someday I found them all, and then what? And it's boring when the list is full. It's the thrill of finding something also that keeps the spirit.
Indeed. Well, thanks for letting us come to the museum. We're gonna take a little bit of a look-see around there.
You're welcome.
What's your initial thoughts?
Well, interesting.
Yeah.
Very interesting. This is not yet our childhood, though. This is my mother's childhood.
Yeah. That's gonna be the next room.
Yeah, next room's gonna be our childhood in a museum, so feel old yet.
Yeah, it's right there, but let's not go there just yet. Let's take a look at what we see in here, because it's still kind of ingrained into our Finnish heritage, some of the stuff that's in here. So let's take a quick look. Like here's some ice hockey stuff from who knows when, and here's some troll guy. I don't know what that is. Really cool, like cars. Like they're like proper metal. American Airlines. Oh, that ship. I really like Viking stuff. Huh.
Here's an old iPod.
An old iPod, yes. Oh man. There's a harmonica. I remember when I played one.
Unfortunately, yes. And by the way, what I just found is the same camera you're using. You see?
Ah, yeah, exactly. Congratulations! You have won a brand new car! So, let's take a look at our childhood in the museum. And first up, we have some turtle power!
I have had half of those figures. And that game, that handheld game, I did have that. Something similar.
This is like retro Rick stuff. And that's the one you like, Manchester United, right? That's your favorite.
I feel like I could puke.
What's your favorite?
Arsenal, mate.
Oh,
Never mind you.
oh, really?
I think I had half of those also. And even the turtles look familiar.
Yeah, I remember when you were at a holiday or something when we were kids, you were with your parents, and I came with our grandpa to feed the cats, and your cat's name was Samurai.
Yeah, of course.
And
My friend's cat name was Rambo, and I was 7 when I named Samurai, so it had to be something cool.
Yeah, I remember I was warned that don't go near the cat will murder you, it will absolutely murder you. Now, what does my stupid ass do? I put my face this close to the cat, and it tried to scratch my eye out like
Nick Fury, yeah. I was just gonna say. Yeah, I thought him well. Maybe
Oh,
the guardian
man.
cat.
There's just so much amazing stuff in here. I didn't play much with He-Man stuff. Like I had a Skeletor,
I had that dude. I don't know his name, but I remember having that figure.
the lizard guy.
Yeah, and the lady in the back.
I had this guy, but I think he was headless.
The guy who had his eyes out of his head, I remember seeing that with someone, but I didn't have it.
Yeah.
Oh, here's a skeleton. You're gonna have also.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I have that in my shelf actually. I have the other glove, but I don't have. I have one of the.
That is still in the package. That's cool.
Yeah, that's really cool.
I also had this cat.
Yeah, I remember. We actually sold the cat, but apparently the satchel that the cat has, that's the more expensive part. Of
Because
it. Yeah.
little children would lose it easily.
Yeah.
I think I also lost it.
What is Super Pegasus?
It is a computer video game. You see?
Yeah.
Experience fantastic images and amazing reality.
I should have known that.
Here is some photos from the game. It's actually
Yeah, looks pretty cool. And here's some tongue action. Here's some really cool stuff. Oh man, boxed Game Boy stuff. That's really cool.
Terminator 2.
Yeah, I got the analog pocket, but unfortunately it came with a busted speakers. So I still need to send them back for them to repair it. I'm still really pissed about that. Like, and it's apparently like the only one because I'm in a group for Analog Pocket.
Yeah.
And I'm the only one with that problem.
Yeah.
That speakers don't work.
Nice. So you have a rare kind.
Yeah.
Actually, you have a collectible.
Collectible.
There's also
Oh,
Sega
man.
Game Gear.
Yeah, Sega Game Gear is really cool. I would love to have one, but I have the adapter for Game Gear on the Analog Pocket, so I don't really need that other than for collecting purposes.
I'm not sure, but I might have actually had that one too, because there's the speaker thingy on the child's hand on the photo.
Oh.
You could actually speak to the speaker and it would come out from the castle.
Wow.
It's Skeletor's castle.
That's really cool.
Yeah, I remember playing with that. I had the castle for He-Man also, and here's actually a packed PlayStation 1.
Yeah. I'm still looking for that. We have that with my sister, Donkey Kong 2. But I'm so pissed that we sold stuff at our grandmother's flea market.
It's actually a Batwing border plaster.
Oh, it's fun.
Clever.
I just actually bought a this metal die-cast Batmobile that I had as a kid, and I'm just absolutely thrilled to have that. I keep it on my desk now.
This is something I would like to have at my home because I never had Nintendos. I only played with my friends' Nintendo.
No, I never had one either. You have that. We still need to make our Commodore 64 episode 2 or part 2.
Yeah. We have some problems because the writers are on strike and the actors are on strike, so it might take a while.
Sega.
But I also want that someday because I missed that game. I never had that at home.
Borderline.
No, Sega Saturn.
Yeah. NBA Live 97. It's really cool.
Yeah.
There's California games that was like imported to everything.
Yeah. Also Mega Drive.
Yeah, we had that.
Yeah. We did. Not 1 and 3.
Really?
Never 2. Never.
Well, we should try it. I think I have Mortal Kombat 2. I'm not sure. Or do I have 1 and 3? I have no idea. I have something. Maybe we should make like a tournament type of thing on Mortal Kombat, but on the Sega. And I have analog Mega SG, so we could really make that happen.
Here are old comic book covers.
Yeah,
And
you're really big on comic book nowadays.
this is Batman, but it's in Swedish. And Swedish Batman is
Lederlappen.
I think it's like a leather. I don't know what is lappen, but it's like a leather man, something like that. Leather hero, maybe. Also, there's Miss Hulk. So She-Hulk in Swedish, I guess. Fighting the elephant man.
There's just so much amazing stuff in here. This is a bit older.
I had this one too.
You had so many stuff. Where is all this stuff? You claim you had amazing stuff, but it's all gone.
Yeah.
Where is it?
Broken. Yeah.
I smell bullshit. he's just hiding them from me.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh man. So what are your thoughts on this? This is, in my opinion, this is so cool. I
agree.
I've never been in a
Here is Nassesetä.
museum like Nassesetä. Yes, that's Finnish.
If you don't know Finnish culture, Google Nassesetä. I will not tell you how to write it. You have to figure it out.
Yeah. Have you ever been in a museum like this?
No, never. This is like really half of my childhood is in here, and then somebody else's too. But this is very cool. Very cool.
Yeah. So, what's your favorite item that you've seen so far in here?
Favorite item. I don't know. It's got to be probably Sega Mega Drive.
I'm actually lean towards some of the handheld stuff in here. Like, I'm really new to handheld stuff. Like in 2020 is when I got my first handheld, like a proper one, and that was like Nintendo DSi XL or something. I had never had the chance to play Pokemon before and all that, and now I'm really getting into it. And Game & Watch stuff, that's also really cool. So if I see that, I'm very likely gonna get that.
Yeah. But you know, I just had to pick something. I like everything in this.
Yeah, this is really cool. I wish I had this much room to display my stuff. Like when I next move, like I have a chance to move into a bigger apartment, I'm gonna have like one room that's just showcase room. Because yeah,
Then it's gonna be a game room. Now you have a gaming apartment.
Yeah.
Game apartment.
yeah.
This is no room. Your apartment is a room.
So we've seen the Nostalgia Museum, and we are so impressed. This is so lovely. We thought that there were no such places like this in Finland.
Yeah.
So
This is quite new, so
yeah, but still, I enjoyed it, and you really should visit this place if you have the chance. And yeah,
yeah, I agree. It was amazing.
indeed. And the drive here, it's not that long from Turku at least.
Less than half an hour.
Yeah, and yeah, there are some lovely areas around here, like the city center and the river in the middle. It's really lovely, and it's the sea on the other side.
Yeah.
Yeah, the sea. There's the sea also right there. There's like a boat harbor and everything. So yeah,
Baltic Sea.
that's about it. Thanks for watching. This has been Tales and Treasures, Mr. Almeida,
And the cousin.
the Markus.
And then Markus.
The Markus. All right.